Hello, and welcome back to Hagan, New Jersey PIP Tips, where we bring you monthly segments on New Jersey automobile personal injury protection, otherwise known as PIP. As some say, PIPing ain't easy. We're in the middle of May, which means a few things. Seasonal allergies are raging, Memorial Day weekend is right around the corner, and summer's right after that. Today we're going to be talking about UC&R and what you should be doing to support your UC&R. We'll also discuss our featured provider of the month, Synergy Pharmacy. And then finally, we'll make the selection for next month's provider of the month. So today I'm going to be talking about usual, customary, and reasonable rates, otherwise known as UC&R. This is for the services you perform and bill for. Now in New Jersey PIP, you're entitled to your UC&R up to the physician's fee schedule, which is a state mandated maximum fee. If it's not on the fee schedule, then you're entitled to your UC&R. However, often it'll get disputed by the insurance carrier and you're going to have to prove it. So what I recommend is anytime you have a code that's not on the fee schedule and you get paid, save a copy of that explanation of benefit. What I suggest is setting up a folder somewhere on your computer system and calling it, exemplar EOBs or 100% EOBs, some kind of name to trigger. And every time you get paid 100% by any insurance carrier, scan that in and save it to the file. Because when it eventually comes to either appealing when they underpay you for your fee, you can submit that with your appeal to support your charges. Or you can, it may come into arbitration where we have to prove it in arbitration. So although I try to keep some of my own, I always need to get that from the client. First, you must demonstrate your usual and customary fee, that this is what you charge for every time you bill this particular service. And then the final part is reasonable. When the insurance carrier can dispute it, they'll come forward with, what they paid other providers, or sometimes they use what's supposed to be a national database. So you can confront that, dispute that by having your own exemplars where examples of, here, this is what I've been paid by this carrier and this carrier, whether it's health or PIP, and that they've recognized your UC&R. So again, keep a copy of it. Additionally, there are paid services you can buy, such as Fair Health. There's Wasserman, although I caution you on Wasserman. It seems like lately insurance carriers have been using the Wasserman data, and it might be a specific plan they purchase. Years ago, 10, 15 years ago, a lot of providers, including myself as an attorney, would use the Wasserman data, but over the last 3 to 4 years, their rates seem to seriously and dramatically decrease. Sometimes you find rates that are even below the fee schedule, which is usually not a super high number. So I question whether it was similar to like Ingenex back in the day when it got bought out by a health insurance carrier and they artificially deflated the numbers, if that's what's going on here. I don't know. I haven't been able to find out who owns Wasserman currently. So I'd suggest you get your own plan. And again, Fair Health is one of the ones. It replaced Ingenex after litigation. There is a Fair Health consumer lookup that I sometimes use also to just get an idea of figures and numbers, where you can put in your zip code and the CPT code to find out what the 70th or 80th percentile is getting paid. But the best thing is to save these exemplar explanation of benefits. It'll help your practice and it'll help me defend you in arbitration. If you have more questions about UC&R or maybe how to price, if you're not sure, if you got a new, for example, I had a provider contact me of a new procedure he's doing. It's a new CPT code, and therefore there's not data on it yet. There's not a fee schedule on it yet in terms of what should be charged. You can always reach me at 732-722-2911, or you can email me at sean@seanhaganlaw.com. Before I move on to the provider of the month, I do want to tell you that in my last newsletter, I sent out a request trying to find out what the favorite thank you gifts I've sent over the years are. And right now it looks like the beach towel is leading the way. So we may be, I'm going to wait another week or two to get more results. And then I'm looking into ordering beach towels for the summer thank you. If I don't do it this year, I will definitely get it for next year, especially if it becomes the top vote getter. But I appreciate you for those who replied to my emails and gave me input on that. So thank you. So this month's feature provider who was won the selection last month is Synergy Pharmacy. They're based in Pennsylvania. However, they service New Jersey, Pennsylvania, they may even do Delaware, but I do know definitely Pennsylvania and New Jersey, and particularly for workers' compensation and motor vehicle accident. So if you've been injured on the job, or if you were in a car accident and it's covered either under workers' comp or PIP, they can provide you your medication. And what's so wonderful about Synergy Pharmacy is they make it easy for you, both as the patient, the treating doctor, or the attorney handling the case, in that it becomes all electronic. They handle all the paperwork, all the billing. They have it delivered right to your door, so you don't have to leave the house to go out to the pharmacy, drop off the script, wait around until that script's filled, or pick it up a couple days later. They'll actually take care of all the paperwork, the billing, contacting the insurance company, and deliver it directly to your house. They're fantastic to work with, both from a patient's perspective, a medical provider's perspective, as an attorney's perspective. You can check out their website if you want to reach out to them to either make a relationship or get a referral or send in a prescription. And that is synergyscripts.com, as you can see here on the screen. That's synergyscripts.com. You can scroll through the website. Particularly, there's a patient enrollment where you can fill that out to make the initial contact with them, or you can call them at 484-328-4700. So that's 484-328-4700. They are wonderful to work with. I think they're doing a good job for people on both sides in terms of the providers along with the patient. If you do have a problem, or if you'd like a personal connection, I'd be more happy to make that connection too, so feel free to reach out to me at the number and email I've already indicated. So thank you, Synergy Pharmacy, for participating. Congratulations on being selected, and I wish you the best. For those of you who may not be aware, each month I pick a provider of the month, and I do that by every correspondence, communication I get from you, whether it's a phone call, to tell me something, ask me a question, email, fax, etc. Every time you reach out to me, I then put a ticket in for the contact, and you can be selected to be featured as the provider of the month. Good news is if you don't win this month, there's always next month, so keep those correspondences, phone calls, arbitrations, files coming. We'll get on those arbitrations immediately, and of course you can always be the provider of the month. So let me shake it up a little. And this month's winner is Edison Spine and Pain Management. I can't even read my own writing. So Edison Spine and Pain Management, congratulations. You'll be featured next month. I'll be reaching out to you shortly to get any details you'd like me to share. Well, we hope you found this video helpful and informative, and maybe you can make that new connection with Synergy Pharmacy. If you found this video useful, helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the links below. As always, we're never too busy for your kind PIP referrals. Thank you, and God bless.